Look at those, my friends. These, my friends, are the burger-loaded fries from Domino's here in Japan. And what makes these two unique is the fact that Domino's is trying to mimic very famous and popular burgers here in Japan. This right here is the Dominos Burger, which is supposed to mimic a Mos Burger here in Japan, while this one is the Big Dak, which, if you can't tell from the name, is supposed to mimic a Big Mac burger. And being a wonderful, proud Canadian, we have this thing called poutine, which is basically Canada's version of a loaded fry. And so this is probably the closest thing I'll get to poutine here in Japan. But let's take a good look at these two, shall we? So let's get started with the Big Dak burger. So as you can tell, you can obviously see the fries. There's 100% beef. We have our pickles, and we should have our Big Mac sauce somewhere in there along with some cheese. And if we look at the Domino's variant, we can obviously see that we do have these beautiful tomatoes. We have our 100% beef as well as our rich, delicious meat sauce. And so I'm very much looking forward to both of these. This one especially because I love meat sauce, I love tomatoes. So we'll save that one for last. And so let's get started with the Big Dak fries. Itadakimasu, my friends. That definitely tastes like a Big Mac. All right, so when it comes to the Big Dak fries, these ones are actually pretty good and they're very reminiscent of a Big Mac. You definitely get the taste of the Big Mac with the Big Mac sauce, with the pickles, with everything else in between, especially that cheese. If I were to be nitpicky, I think the fries are a little bit too big. If they went with more of like a traditional French fry instead of these potato wedges, I definitely do believe it would be a lot better. Because these potato wedges, unfortunately, very thick and very starchy. And so the rest of the condiments definitely have an uphill battle to sort of counteract that rich, starchy taste. But with that said, still pretty good and definitely a unique experience. Now that we're done with the Big Dak fries, we're gonna move over to the Dominos fries, which I'm very much looking forward to. So let's get a nice good piece and let's try it, bad boy. Now this one's definitely a lot better. Oh my god. Now these Domino's fries are unbelievably delicious. The flavor and the condiments alone definitely outperform the Big Dak burgers in so many ways. Now while the Big Dak fries did have an uphill battle trying to overcome the starchy and thick potato wedges, these ones seem like they have absolutely no problem with that. You taste the delicious and beautiful tomatoes. I love them. Then you get that delicious meat sauce and you get the 100% beef as well as the mayo. I forgot to mention there's a mayonnaise. So the combination of all those toppings is just out of this world, and they definitely go really well with the fries. And so how would I improve this? Maybe just a little bit more sauce, a little bit more of tomato in that sauce. Regardless, these are absolutely delicious. And so I'm curious if McDonald's will ever try their hand at making their own Big Mac fries to go along with the Big Mac burger. That sounds like a unique experience that McDonald's should definitely look into. But in the end, both are great. Both 100% recommended, especially the Dominos fries. 100% definitely go check those out. But that's just my thoughts. Let me hear from you guys. Which of these two sounds more delicious to you? The Big Dak fries or the Dominos fries? Definitely let me know in the comments down below. And thank you for taking the time watching this video. I'll catch you next time. Peace out.